What's up, fellow gamers? Kevin J2010 here, welcoming you back to some more Sonic Adventure Gamma Story. In the last episode, what did we do in the last episode? We finished Windy Valley. We killed one of our friends, which set him free. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you love your friends, you should kill them. Anyway, I believe the next level we want to go to. I don't think you actually go to the ice stage with Gamma. I actually don't think you do. I believe we want to go to Red Mountain. So we are going to be heading off to Red Mountain. I like how he drives, but then... Ah, God, this game. Mode change. Like, why is he why is he with the camera right now? I don't know. We want to head through here. Red Mountain, stage 4. Let's do this. Don't mind me, I'm just getting my stuff set up. Anyway, destroy E104 this time. There we go. I can see why people like Gamma Story because it has decent flow to it. You don't feel like you have to make some annoying shots or anything. It's like, why didn't they think of this for Amy's story? Like, I won't hate on them if they, you know, can't think of any good ideas. Like, sure, thinking of good ideas is hard, but I mean, if they can do some things right, why would they do some other parts, like, terribly? And it's just like, I don't know, Amy's story is really bad. A lot of people don't understand why, or a lot of people wonder why. It's just bad. It's just straight up bad. And I'm sorry, but it is really bad. Anyway, we'll say I have a bit of a cold. I'm getting over one at least. So if I sound a little bit different, I'm sorry. My little mic test before I started recording sounded okay. But, you know, just in case, you know, I sound a little bit different. Although all the sniffling will happen. I can't really tell you that won't happen. Man, it's so hard to see where you're going. Jesus. Sorry it's been so long since I've recorded. I've just been so out of it these days. We're working on other stuff. I will say, probably come the end of this whole LP, I'm actually probably going to take a break. And for how long, I'm not even exactly sure, but I'll be on break for a good little while. So just keep that in mind. E104, as you can see, he's got some really cool guns. It reminds me of like a Metabot style thing with the way this whole thing works. He can hover too. And yeah. God, this is too easy. Just wait until you lock on, bam. And there we go, took care of E104. And then he goes into a nice Dreamcast explosion. Dream explosion. I don't know. Explosion cast? I don't know. I'm just thinking of something.
E104 Epsilon. Rescue complete.
He was Epsilon, that's E. Yeah, because he's beta, then gamma. Right? Because he's 102 gamma. And then it'd be E103. Oh yeah, E103 delta, E104 epsilon. Yeah, what was I? I'm stupid. Anyway.
E103 delta, E104 epsilon. Rescue mission accomplished. E105 Zeta, E101 Beta, location unknown.
I gotta say, like, this is pretty obvious, like, just being done for...
Perhaps aboard the egg carrier.
Like, this whole thing is just, like, a way... Like, a robot doesn't talk to himself. Like, I'm not saying they could pull a whole Terminator thing, but they kind of did with that bird, didn't they? Like, I don't know. When a bird... When a robot's supposed to be talking to himself, he doesn't need to talk out loud. It just happened. Like, I don't know. When you know the story of Gamma, it's okay because, like, it makes sense that he'd have a conscience in a way. But he's a robot. Either way, so, like, whatever. It's just things about Gamma's continuity bothers me, but that's about it. It's nothing too big. For the most part, just just his continuity into the story and just the things he does, the reasons, I don't know.
E-Series data. Beginning search.
Turn down my
Accessing
volume.
Data. Hot shelter. E-Series location confirmed. Unlocking hot shelter sector now.
Never understood exactly how that worked. He just says like unlocking and then it is. Like, oh, okay. I actually don't remember where it is. I can get there from the inside though, can I? Yeah, I gotta take the I think I gotta take the monorail. Which, I mean, you gotta be pretty bamf if you're freaking... You gotta be pretty loaded if your spaceship has a monorail. Or, I don't know what you call this, your egg carrier has a monorail. Where does the monorail go again? I completely forget where you get on the monorail. Because we gotta get to the inside, and the monorail leads to the inside. Is this it? Yeah, this is it right here. That's what I was looking for. There it is. You got like a terrible angle of... He's doing like the whole, like, he's doing the whole, like, there's like the whole Michael Jackson thing. With like Smooth Criminal, there's a part where he like leans forward. You know what I mean? If you've seen the music video or the freaking movie, like you'll know what I'm talking about. That movie's weird though, Jesus. Anyway, so once we're inside, we're gonna want to head over to... I didn't mean to call you again. God, I did not mean to, and I'm sorry for the sniffling. I'm sorry about the sniffling.
In the hot shelter. Hurry
Yeah.
up and rescue them.
Yes, my friends are in the heart shelter. Which way is hot shelter? This way? This way? Can I check you? Entry permitted. Oh, I'm assuming that means this is hot shelter. No, that's where Amy was. Was it this way? Hot shelter. Oh, there we go. Stage 5, hot shelter. This is actually Gamma's last stage. I know, we're already there. Some of these episodes may come out being longer, just because I'm not trying to rush the end of this LP. I'll say I have been a little bit out of it and all that, but I'm not gonna rush it to the end. I'm gonna have a pretty long recording session today, so you're gonna be prepared to see a lot of sniffling from me. He climbs slower than Amy, and his arms are like overly, I don't even know. Anyway, that's like complaining about things. You ever notice how fun it is to complain? Seriously. Like, what's the deal with airline? I've actually never had airline food. I might end up getting to see one on my way to PAX Prime, so if any of you are going to PAX Prime, hit me up, send me a message. It's cool to meet fans. I've only, like, I met 2 or 3 at PAX East, and that is an experience. They came up to me all shyly, and it was like, "Aw, it's adorable." I'm kidding. Like, it was adorable, yes, but I mean, like, I'm not trying to make fun of them. I'm just trying to make fun of them. It means a lot to me, that's all. Because I'm not even popular. Like, I'm willing to cut to the chase. I am not a popular person. So, oh god, these dang ladders. Like, I'm not popular by any means. Like, I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers, which is cool. Like, I mean, oh, you just walk up to it and it opens. Don't you hate when you overthink things? Anyway, but yeah, it's cool. Like, I don't usually like go around like I'm not the kind of person who when I go to PAX East I'm gonna go tweeting, "Hey guys, I'm over here, come find me." I don't really do that. I more or less just say, "Hey, I'm over." I'll just say it like at the beginning of the day, like what I'm wearing, and then, you know, probably I'm gonna assume I'm gonna be hanging out with Emil a lot at Prime. So if any of you guys are going to Prime, that's probably where I'll be. And that's really all I can say on the matter now. Like, obviously, I'll tweet out if anything changes, but I'll probably spend a lot of time with Emil. And, probably Emil and Massey. And we're going to have our own little group sort of hanging out. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, actually. I'm excited. But the man, those flight tickets expensive, man. Oh, Gamma, what are you doing? Just stand. Get grabbed. There we go. There we go. Why did they put that in the game? Like, it just seems so boring and slow and stupid. Okay, so I'm locking onto that and I'm shooting it. I'm going to stand here and it's going to grab me again. It's going to take me all the way over here, drop me on here. From what I remember, I don't like this stage. Alright, shooting things gives me time. Right, I'm supposed to do all these on time limits. That's right, guys. I forgot about that. You can see why I forget that, though, because just shooting anything gets you time. Oh, Jesus! I did not see that coming. Oh, jeez. Oh, I did not see any of that coming. Up, up, up. Oh, if you land on the thing, I think you die. Hello? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, where? What do I do? Nothing in there. Nothing there. Just people! Oh, I'm not dead. I thought I was gonna do, though. That's how you gain a lot of time on your clock. What am I looking for? I'm not even sure what I'm looking for, but I'm collecting a lot of animals. I do like how in the second game they actually gave you like a health bar. It wasn't just like do random amounts of damage. Like you actually had like a health bar and it made sense. Oh, you hit the button and you just stop. Well, that's boring. I thought it would have been like a cool, like you have to blow up the train while you're fighting sort of thing. Like that. That's a cliche though. I think that's been done a lot in video games. What is happening? Okay. I think I went the wrong way. I'll cut to the chase. I think I've gone the wrong way. Okay. Do not like where I am right now. Am I done yet? Jesus. There he is. There is E105 Zeta, which looks like the letter C. As you can see here, he isn't like the rest of us. He's fat. Or I'm gonna say it's a she, because he reminds me of that robot from Futurama on the moon episode, and they were all like all the daughters and everything on the moon, and one of them was like this big robot, and there were like, we got Lindy May, because like the guy who lived on the moon was like a southern dude, and she was like, yoo-hoo. And then there's like the other one, like Cindy or something, because like they had like the most southern names or something. And it's like, yoo-hoo. And our last one, Betty. And then there's like this big like wall of a robot comes in, and she's just like, you-hoo. And they were like, whoa, that's a hot one. And it was funny because the other two looked like hot by like human standards. They looked like thin and whatever. But like this one was just like a refrigerator. So it was kind of funny. Anyway, not the point of the story here. I think it's time we find Beta. If I remember where he is. Yeah, the only one left is to take on Beta. I guess this is going to be a long episode because I can't really end it here. Because, like, I already told you that was the last stage, and if I just took on that and the credits, it would probably be pretty boring.
E105 Zeta rescue complete. Units remaining.
Why do you use a semicolon there? I just thought about that. When you say units remaining, you usually put like a colon or something.
Gamma.
There's Beta. And look what he looks cool now.
Beta.
You shouldn't have said Beta first. I mean, you shouldn't have said Gamma first. You should have said Beta first. Anyway. So let's get over there. I guess. We know where he is, so we're just gonna go visit him. We're gonna give him a nice, friendly hello. E101 MK2 Mark II. As you can see, you can't exactly shoot him. He'll actually reflect your bullets, and he has a shield. When he does that, you can shoot him in the butt. Shoot him in the butt with the chicken butt. Shoot him in the butt with the chicken butt. What? Shoot him in the butt with the chicken butt. There's a shield, as you can see. He charges, and you shoot, and then he only takes 4 hits to kill. He's not all that hard. But man, he is a cool robot. Where'd he go? Whoa, okay, that's not nice. That's some. I like the way the explosions look, even though it's like it's so obvious how they did it. It's like a freaking shield charge. It's like Tackle from Skies of Arcadia, which I'm really sorry I'm putting that LP on hold. It wasn't my choice. If you saw my update video, if you didn't, long story short, my memory card died and I can't really finish the LP right now. I just gotta give it some time. I'll definitely get back to where I was and start recording again. It really sucks that it happened, but whatever. And he's gonna do this again. Is that a mega one? Yeah, that last one was a mega one. And wait until he comes back down again. You just gotta wait for him to charge. Bam! And we have defeated Beta's new form. We also beat his first form at the very beginning of this whole thing. I like his explosion, actually. It looks a lot more lifelike because he's shaking.
Mission complete.
Which is weird because he's a robot. He shouldn't have nerve endings to feel pain. But whatever. What evs, dude? I actually really like this cutscene, or at least what it shows. It's very interesting. Oh, he's not dead. Oh, you got hit with a cheap shot. And as you can see, Beta explodes, and there was a bird inside of him. Now Gamma's on his deathbed, in a way, and the bird's looking at him. What's up with the bird? And Gamma actually self-destructs here. And as you can see, Gamma sacrificed himself. Or you could probably argue that Beta did all the damage to him. But he's dead. But if anyone has ever played a Sonic game, you would know that inside all of Eggman's robots are living creatures. And that's where Amy's story picks up, actually, when Amy brings the bird that she was protecting back, and those two birds meet up with them. That's because they're all related, and the story is actually quite powerful that way.
I gotta give them up that they did a good job with the story with that, because like that's really touching to know, like, because you never thought of what went beyond Eggman's robots with the birds and all that. Like, you never thought much of it. So this kind of puts a nice little spin on it, given the fact that they have like memories and stuff. That's debated in science. It's debated if birds and dogs and all other creatures like that can actually think and have a conscience like humans do. Which is weird, because like, I'm gonna get all philosophy here, because I often think about life like that. And it's like, why do I see life like this? Why? Because I'm the only person in the world who sees first person from my point of view. And it's like, well, obviously. And yeah, it's obvious, but the thing that makes that, like, it's such a weird thing to believe that 7 billion people on the planet Earth are all seeing their lives in first person. And we may never get to see what that's like or anything. And we don't even think half of like our lives or anything. Like, we just, like, humans naturally, just because of the way we were brought up, we assume that the way we speak is normal, the language we speak is what's normal. It's like, not like, so many people will go through life and they'll never even understand like using another language as a first language. Like, I live in Canada, and it's like, it's hard to believe that people still speak French completely. And at my job once, these French people came in and they can't speak English at all. And they were completely like confused that they didn't understand, that we couldn't understand them. And at the same time, we were all laughing at ourselves, kind of like, you know, we're supposed to kind of know French because we're a bilingual country and all. But like, we honestly don't care. And it's sad to say the least, but I mean, humans in general, they're so weird. And just like the way we think, like, our whole lives have been thrown through a loop from what they were 100 years ago. And like, 100 years is not a lot. We're in the year 2012 at the time of me recording this, at least. And I mean, we're in the year 2012, and heck, 30 years ago, like, no one would expect what I'm doing right now to be entertaining, to be a form of entertainment, for that matter. There's this box on the internet. Like, it's such a weird thing to believe, and it's kind of like, it's such a weird social aspect too, because like, just thinking about it now, like, I can't believe that through my computer I've managed to meet 2 of my best friends. And that's the Lightning Spirit 78 and Masayanella. And then there's like all my other friends, like Solar Primal. I got to meet Emil over YouTube, and that's cool. Who else do I know online? I know people. Wait a minute. I know I have friends. I've talked to Zelda Master, I've talked to Game Guru, I've talked to Poca Cinema a couple of times. I've talked to GTJIO, or just GT as we call him. iPriestess. There we go. There's some more of my friends. I'm sorry I couldn't remember you, Kelsey. I'm sorry. Who else do I think of? Or who do I talk to, I should say. I'm trying to go based on usernames and stuff. So if anyone I talk to who isn't really like noticed on YouTube, I talk to you too. SS2 Jet, I talk to him from time to time over Skype. Koshi Sushi, Yoshi Demario, there we go. There's a couple more. This is hard to think of, but it's just hard to believe that I've met all of them all over the world through, like, just through a computer. Like, that is the weirdest thing. People would never have thought of that. Anyway, so that is Gamma's story. We got it done. I actually, like, I don't mind it. Luckily, we're gonna keep with decent stories, because next time we'll be starting Knuckles' adventure or story or whatever. And as you can see, Gamma's the pink one, Beta was the white one, and they're flying off together because they're related, and it's a sweet ending. So I'll see you guys all next time.